Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 with the Rude Man. And we're going to do some farming. Same old. Right where we left off. I think the only thing I had running when I left was the beet harvester? No. Can't remember what I was doing. Oh. It was carrots. We were doing carrots. Right, on one of the round fields. Thanks, Matt. Yeah. Here we go. I just finished this, so we got carrots done. Now, what else did we do? We did parsnips and more carrots. So let's move that down to the other field. And continue down with carrots. Okay, if you remember, I did quite a bit of stuff with the production, and then the game petered out on me, and it didn't save it. So what I did was I went and, as I watched the video from Tuesday, I did exactly what I had done before. So I put these two buildings in here. And let's see, I topped off these with water and fertilizer and seeds or whatever they need. I put in this right here, whatever it is. Bakery? Yeah. I put this bakery in. And I think we threw some eggs in there or something. I can't remember. Anyway, so we're all caught up to where we would have been had I not lost the game in the last live stream. So we're back to just getting stuff done. And then we've got some harvesting to do. So let's go find that piece of equipment. We can get this guy going too, so. It's like an airplane getting ready to take off. Hey, it's Matthew. All right. Am I going the right way? I'm not, am I? Where's my other fields at? There we go. Hey, John, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. All right, let's see. I got to get rid of the pivot. Okay, that one's... Okay, this is it. This is the pivot we need to get rid of. So first of all, we need to start the engine. And then, was it Z? All right, and then we're going to move that just off the field. Let's just set her down over here. Oh, shoot. That's okay. It's not bothering anybody there. I didn't really realize there were trees there. John says he's doing good. Sweet. No tacos. I had an egg salad sandwich today. Carol and I decided we're spending way too much money. Our power bill's almost $500 a month now, and with all these people living here, it's we can't keep spending money the way we've been spending it. we won't have anything to give the government when they put us in nursing homes and take all of our property. All right. So we had 2 fields of carrots for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's okay. We got a machine that'll take care of it for us. Cheers, Scorp. All right, who's working? Rob's a carrot man today. Hey, Andy's here. Was that Andy drinking mead? There's Lori. Hi, Lori. All right, he'll get the carrots done. Rob's working on carrots today, Lori. This Rob running this big thing. All right, let's see what else we got. I still got this problem with the wandering controller. I can't seem to fix it. I ordered a new dongle. The controllers are running on Wi-Fi. They'll run on Bluetooth if you have decent Bluetooth. But I got them running on Wi-Fi. So the Wi-Fi takes a dongle. It's a little thing you plug into a USB thing, and then it connects to this by Wi-Fi. I don't know if that's the problem. I doubt it. But I ordered a new one. So it should be here tomorrow. We'll test it out, see if it makes any difference. It doesn't seem to. Because, see, look, I'm not doing anything. It's moving on its own. I can't stop it. Sometimes it's faster than this. Sometimes it's slower. Sometimes it's forward. Sometimes it's backwards. It all seems to be around this one plunger right here. But here's the thing. I don't think it's this. I think it's software. I think it's Windows. The reason I think that is because it's every controller I've got, and only on this PC. So I can change controllers. I can do, it's just the same. It's the same thing with every single one of them. And one of the controllers is brand spanking new. So there you go. All right. So I can't remember. I think I slept once and got the potatoes ready. And I don't know. I don't want to sleep again until I get all of the grass off. Because if I sleep in the middle of a harvest, the crop's still growing while you're sleeping. So I'd come back in here and the grass would grow over hay that I haven't picked up yet. Which reminds me, that should be something I get done here. Let's grab this fella, the quicker picker upper here. Whoa, get back here! You forgot your trailer. There we go. I don't know if I found what that was you guys were talking about, because I didn't see anything about carrots. I went and started looking at this HIMS thing, and I couldn't find what you guys were talking about, so I have no idea. I did read a story about a guy that thought he was going to get real healthy, so he started drinking carrot juice. But he thought if a little bit of carrot juice was making him healthier, then a whole lot of it would be really good, except for it killed him. His whole body turned orange, and he had his organs started shutting down, and he ended up killing himself just drinking orange juice. Not orange juice, carrot juice. which leads me to my lifestyle motivation, and that's everything in moderation. I'm talking about diet, exercise, life in general. I'm not talking about politics. You can be whatever you want, it's your problem. But no, I'm talking about eating, drinking, breathing. You know, if you drink too much water, you can kill yourself. You just be moderate with all things that you intake and exercise that you do. Some people exercise so hard they end up killing themselves, having heart attacks and this stupid stuff. Frank's here. Well, it's cheap enough. It's only $20. It's 19 something if you don't want to donate money. If you just want the game. Tractor getting away from me. I had a weird thing happen yesterday. About half the videos that I normally watch on YouTube wouldn't play. Oh, and I found out that the deal with, I think I know what's causing the problem with Twitch. The main problem is me, because I live stream in 4K and you're not supposed to. Microsoft and Twitch both do not want you live streaming at 4K. The normal speed they want you to live stream at is 750. So 750p. And then a lot of people do the 1280p. But they definitely don't want you being live streaming at 4K, which is what I'm doing. If you go back when I'm done with my live stream, if you go onto YouTube or Twitch, you can watch it all the way up to 4K. You're really not supposed to do that, according to, you know. Well, I don't know if you're not supposed to. Obviously, you can do it. I had to do it. I had to do something special to do it. But they don't want you to. They want you to be down in the lower range there. And it has to do with graphics cards and more than one thing. It isn't just the fact that I'm streaming it in 4K. That's part of it. Well, obviously, a lot of people can't even watch 4K if their computers aren't good enough. So, to tell you exactly why, I can't, because it's a number of different things. But I think the main reason is I'm doing 4K. I didn't even check today. I did some tweaking yesterday, or Tuesday, to see if I could figure it out. It also comes down to browsers. Some browsers are having trouble. the weird thing is, when it's all said and done, and I'm done streaming, I can go to Twitch and watch the video just fine. Yeah, see, it's still doing it for me. I don't know what's going on. I can't even watch my own videos, but I haven't tried it over here then. Let me try it. Let me try it on a different PC and see what's going on. YouTube doesn't seem to mind that I'm recording it at 4K. Yeah, I can't watch it on the other one either. Mm-hmm. Oh, well. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I'm not having trouble with YouTube at all. So what was the deal about carrots that I can't see now? Are they saying that if you take carrots in suppository form, it's better for you? People are going to think I'm as bad as Scorpion. Brighten up the lights a little bit. My face is looking a little red for some reason. I didn't have my lights on very bright. Not all of them. The main one is, but the other two aren't. They're kind of down a little bit. Okay, as soon as I'm done with this grass, I'll sleep the night away and see if I can get some of the other crops to ripen up. Scorpion 1080 pp. Hey Matt, it was a cheap version on the little blue pill. The commercial on YouTube was named Bent Carrot. Big Pharma said no. Okay. So there was a reason for the blue. I kept figuring out why they keep saying blue all the time. I'm so blue. Thomas is here. Hey, Thomas. I thought carrots were supposed to help your eyesight. A bent carrot. That's pretty funny. Oh, there's a lot of controversial stuff I've seen lately. Well, the city came along and filled the potholes today. So the mailman delivered my mail. So I got my medicine today that they wouldn't deliver yesterday. Is it cheating? I don't know. Why would it be cheating? It's gravity. It's magic. Uh-oh. They missed some grass here. How'd that happen? I think that's where I stopped on Tuesday. And then when I came in this morning, I moved the mower, not realizing that it hadn't actually finished. So it's my fault, I think. I was trying to catch up with everything I did on Tuesday before I lost the live stream and had to restart the computer. Cheating big pharma. Why no mail? There's a spot between my driveway and the street that is gravel. We don't have sidewalks on this block. And they came in, 10, 15 years ago and wanted to know if we wanted sidewalks. And they had us vote on it. Now, it wasn't a citywide vote. It was just for our street. They took a vote of the people that lived on the street and said, if we put sidewalks in, would you be willing to pay for them? Over time, of course, not. They weren't asking us to throw down thousands of dollars right then and there. They just said we can put sidewalks in the next 5 years, 6 years if you pay so much a month. Well, I think we're probably the only house that said we'd pay for it. Bottom line, people didn't want to pay for it, so they didn't do it. And so there's a spot of gravel that's probably, I don't know, maybe 5 feet or so between, maybe not that much. No, it probably is at least 6 feet between our property, our grass line, our driveway, end of our driveway, and the road, which is asphalt. And they had just done the asphalt, so the road is brand new as far as within the last couple of years, as far as the asphalt goes. They redid the road. When they redid the road, it kind of raised the road up higher than it was. So there's a drop off from the asphalt to the gravel and then your property. And I live across the street from the grade school, so we're the only driveway. If they pull into the school, they can go into the parking lot to the school is enter here and then exit way down the street, because the school takes up the whole block. So you drive in the parking lot of the school, and the parking lot of the school goes across the front of the school, but not completely, because part of the school, well, let's just say the parking lot doesn't go the whole length of the school. Only part, but maybe 2/3 of the length. So you pull in, and that's the bus route. The buses pull in, and they park in front of the school. All the kids get off, and then they go about their route. Same in the evening, they come and they park in front of the school, and then they all go out, one right after another, taking kids home. So the entrance to the school parking lot, you come in one side, you drive down the street, down the block, and then pop off the parking lot on the other side, and there's roads on each side. Well, so if you want to come into the school one way, but you want to drive back the same way you came in, you've got to be able to turn around. Well, where are you going to turn around? Well, you either drive into the school parking lot and drive out and then come and go back around, or you go to the nearest intersection and do a U-E, or you use my friggin' driveway. Now, because I've got a driveway and a carport, my driveway's really wide. And everybody uses it to turn around. Well, that part that's gravel, they're moving the gravel around every time they turn in, because they don't come. Okay, if I'm coming home, I'm driving off the road straight into my driveway. I'm not moving that much gravel or anything because I'm not steering. I'm just going right over. Well, if you're turning around, you're twisting your wheel and you're coming in at an angle, then you back out of the driveway and then you take off again. When they do that, they're spewing gravel everywhere. So there's these two big potholes that they have created over the last 5 years or so. Well, that property doesn't belong to me. It belongs to the city. And so we went to the city and said, the post office says if we don't fix the potholes, they're going to stop delivering our mail. And the city said, well, we're not sure whether that's city property or state property, because the state, our main road through our city is actually a state road. It's Highway 101. And so they're trying to determine, is this a state road or is it a city road? Well, as it turns out, it is a city road. But we had to go through weeks of, discovery. And in the meantime, starting yesterday, the post office decided, okay, you didn't fix it, so we're not doing mail anymore. So they stopped my mail service. And so Carol went to the city yesterday, and we'd already been talking to him over the months, and we finally said, well, what is it? We got to do something. They're going to stop delivering our mail. And they said, okay, well, we decided it is a city property and we will bring some gravel, but it was supposed to have already been done. And Carol said, no, it hasn't been. And they said, okay, Well, the work work crews have fallen, behind on their schedule then or something because we assumed it had already been done. And interestingly enough, as Carol's talking to the post office, so then she went to the post office and said, "Hey, we want our mail, and the city's supposed to be doing it. So hold your horses a day or two." Well, while she's saying that, this guy walks in the post office, and he hears the conversation. He says, "Oh, by the way, Mr. Postman," he said, "I'm the one at the city that's going to be filling the potholes tomorrow." And he said, "If you're talking about potholes, these people that you're holding mail from, is there anybody else that's getting their mail held?" And they said, "No, just them." And he says, "Well, I can tell you right now, because I'm a city worker and I do this, is what I have to do." And he says, "Those are these people have probably the least, the smallest potholes." How do you rate potholes? But ours would be light compared to others. But these people are the only ones you're holding mail on. So he was kind of giving them some shit there, which was kind of funny. And it was just coincidental that it was the guy walked in the same time Carol was there. So anyway, today they came and they filled the potholes, and the mailman's happy, and all that kind of stuff. And the mailman's part of the problem because she has to come off the asphalt to get to the mailboxes on the street, and she comes ripping in about 30 miles an hour and slams her brakes on and slides on the gravel to deliver the mail, and then she takes off at full throttle again. Every time they deliver their mail, gravel's flying everywhere. So she's probably doing more damage than the people that are turning around in the driveway. This is crazy. This kind of crap happens to me all the time. What was I doing? Did I finish picking up? No, I didn't. Okay. Let's do that. I keep forgetting that I have this here thing, whatever this is. Oh, it's not working because of this. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Which one's the Try 6? Is that one? Yeah, it is. Can't remember what I was doing. Yeah, the whole point was that our potholes were destroying her mail truck. I beg to differ. I think it's her driving that was more of the problem. All right, let's see if we can throw some of this grass in here. Carol's having a hen's day. There's this Irish farm girl that I watch, and she's always talking about, well, it's hen's night out. I didn't know what the hell she was talking about. What she's talking about, it was girls' night out. She and her girlfriends go out on Friday nights sometimes, have a couple of beers, and do whatever Irish people do in a pub. And that's what she was talking about. Instead of saying it was girls' night at the pub, it was hen's night. It's hen's night out. Well, Carol's doing a hen's day out today. She's got, she goes swimming every morning at the swim pool. They do exercise classes in the water, and they do laps and stuff for exercise. And there's a bunch of old ladies that she does that with, and they're They went out for breakfast, I think, and then they're going to go over to one of their gals' house and have some kind of a tea this afternoon, and they're just having a hen's day out, I guess. So she's out having fun, and I'm here with you guys. So there you go. All right, I'm going to sleep it off here and see if I can get some more crops to grow. I'm dying of thirst. So dry. 50 degrees and sunny today. Got down to 33 last night. Frost on the pumpkin. Oh, look. It's fog. Frost on the pumpkin last night. All right, let's go see what's... Oh, man, really? Look at that. Blanket of fog. Oh, look. The corn's ready. Oh, boy, we got a lot of harvesting to do. The grass, the sugar beets are still growing. Not done. Taters are ready. Sugar beets are not. These taters are ready. The barley's still growing. Barley's slow growing, isn't it? Sorghum's done. Lori says, I remember when during the week aunts and uncles had ladies' night and then there was a man's night. Yeah, back in the day, they would have different reasons for it. Some people would do sewing bees, quilting, knitting things the ladies would do. The men would just go down to the bar and get drunk. Sometimes they would have poker night, that kind of stuff. But mostly it was just going down to the bar and getting drunk. All right, this is ready to go again. We just now finished it and picked it up. I'm gonna let it go longer. I don't think it's ready. I don't think it's ready. It says it is, but I don't think it is. Did we finish the carrots? No, he's slower than I should have bought the bigger header. I didn't do it. I didn't buy the unrealistic header. Should have. All right, let's put this pivot back in. I should sell it and buy it instead of leasing it. I'm leasing these pivots. Shouldn't be. But I'm not going to do it right now. What am I doing? What? All right, let's get this guy. And we're going to drop him right in the center. Close to the center. Okay, if we hit Z, was it? That sinks him in. Okay, there's the water line. And then we need to... What's what here? Okay, so... we need to start the engine, turn on the sprayer, and start it going. Okay, what did I not do? Rotate, it's X. There we go. All right, so that one's running. The other one's not ready yet. This field is not, is it ready? I think it is. Okay, we need to find a corn header. I only got one. Don't know where it's at. I don't know where my corn header's at. There it is. It's behind the barn. You can barely see it right behind the barn. 76, Scorp says, and clear. 20 and dropping. Whoa, Lori's in the frozen north. Corn headers in the last place I ever looked. Somebody asked if we were going to live stream on Saturday. I don't know. It's up to Scorpion and Jeff. Or whether something happens to me. Are you free on Saturday, Scorp? We need to find a good source of iron. That ring I was telling you about takes 100 ingots of iron for each ring. The only ring I'm interested in is the one that I can swim, that I can breathe underwater. At that cost, and that's what it takes. 4 items. It takes crystals, it takes iron, and two other things that I can't remember. And then you have to, craft it on a crapping table. Okay, no intro, so we're just off and running. We need that carrot guy to finish because we need that harvester there. The harvester I own. I just leased the header, and I should have leased one that was faster. I guess I could lease another harvester. I guess. I don't know how much it costs. Well, I guess it doesn't matter what color it is if I'm just going to lease it, right? Right. Let's just do the biggie. Engine setup. Big monster. I want a big monster. Wheel brand, who cares? Wheel setup, who cares? Working speed, I care. Let's make it go fast. Design, beacon light, don't care. Window tint, don't care. Exhaust, I hope there's some. Okay, I'm just going to lease it. And I've already got the header for it. So what we need to do is grab it and grab the Tato header. There was a, I think it's this building here. There was an update on this building mod yesterday or Tuesday that I got, and I forgot to mention it. I think it was Tuesday. Might have been today. Who knows? All-purpose jet ski. I don't think the weather's conducive to jet skiing right now. Snowmobile skiing, maybe. Yeah, worker Steve has stopped work unexpectedly. No field found. Am I not on the field? Maybe I wasn't on the field, I guess. Boy, they're sure having trouble with the Olympics, aren't they? These stupid athletes can't keep their damn mouths shut.
Oh, yeah.
And so they're in trouble. And then I was watching these four-man bobsled, U.S. They take off from the start. 3 of them fall off. And one little guy's steering it down, and he can't reach the brake because the brake is on the other end, and the guy's not there. So he's going down, trying to get down without flipping the thing. And then when he gets down the bottom, he can't stop because he doesn't have the brake. And I watched him stop, so I think it looked like he jumped, like he kind of scooted himself back to the back so he could get the brake when he got down the bottom. That's what it looked like to me. I don't know if that's the case. But they're having all kinds of stupid trouble because they're stupid. Well, we're over here representing the United States, but but we don't believe in the flag and all kind of stuff that that they're doing. So they're over there bad-mouthing their own country. These idiot kids that have never had to fight for their country or do anything for their country except for live in it, and sitting in their grandma's basement playing games. That's not quite fair because these guys work pretty hard at being athletes. So, there is that. Yeah, I haven't watched an Olympics and I don't know how many. When I used to watch them, it was the winter ones I watched. I don't like track and field, so I've never watched Summer Olympics. But I like the ice skating and the slalom skiing. The bobsleds are okay. I like the luge ones where they just have to take their life in their own hands and just slide down a damn thing on a piece of board. The bobsleds, it's like they're in a car. That's not quite so exciting to me as the poor guy that's just hanging on to a piece of wood for dear life. Yeah, they're kids. That's proof. That's proof that young people are too young to make decisions for themselves. They don't realize they've got the whole rest of their life ahead of them to push something so dangerous like that. And I would hope to shout some doctor was telling them, no, don't do it, but it's hard to say. The doctors are kids now too, so. Two teenagers have been killed? How so? Dang it, I can't see my clock anymore. My clock is up on the wall and it projects there, but when I have all the lights on for this, I can't see it. It washes it out, so I don't know what time it is. I should get me a little clock or something. And, you know, I've got my watch on, but I can't just look at it because I've got long sleeves on. I have to pull the sleeve up and it's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the wrist. It is called the skeleton, sliding down a hill on a tea tray. Yeah, I thought that was, what's the luge then? The luge is kind of a sled that doesn't have a canopy or anything on it. So there's the one you're talking about, and then there's the luge one. The tea tray with no bags. Well, there's bags. They're just hanging out and flopping on in the back on the ice. That's it? Okay. Well, Andy, you said something about kids being killed, but you didn't say what's killing them. It could be fans, terrorists, you know, or are they getting killed by doing their sport? That's why I was asking about that. What's happening? There it goes. Oh, I forgot I had another field. Killed in doing their sport. Ah, well, it's dangerous. Picture Splash Mountain on ice. Yeah, the bigger the tea bags, the faster you slow down. Or so they say, I don't know. Yeah, look at all the stuff that could happen to you, you know, coming down a mountain 100 miles an hour. I mean, you could really get hurt if not killed. It's dangerous. I mean, go back and watch the Wide World of Sports. Every episode of the Wide World of Sports was some poor bastard coming down a ski jump and falling off the end. You know, the agony of the feet. That poor guy was known, his claim to fame was crashing and burning on a high jump. The agony of defeat. He was that poor bastard. What'd you do in your life? Well, I crashed in front of millions of people watching me. All right, I gotta go check on stuff. What's going on? Dang it. Got a tickle in my throat. Oh, gosh. Let's go look around and see what's going on here. I put something in here. I don't remember what it was. Didn't I? Didn't I put eggs in here? I put eggs in here. I did. Got eggs in there. What do I need to make bread, though? Recipe bread. Flour. I just need flour. Do I have flour? If I make flour, then I can make a cake. Right? Materials missing. Well, what does it take? Holy smolies. It takes a lot of stuff. Strawberries. Oh, man. All right. You can see my controller. I mean, this is getting ridiculous. It's just driving me nuts, and I don't know what's causing it. I think it's Microsoft. It started after a new update on Microsoft. Now, there was a new update day before yesterday, and I put it in, but it didn't fix nothing. All right, I got stuff laying all over the place, so we can start picking some stuff up, I guess. We got coffee to pick up. What did I put in there? Anything? Nothing in there. I put stuff in here. Oh, look. We got... Oh, my God. Look at the colors. Sweet. We got a bunch of wool. Okay, I can take the wool and put it over here. I don't need a truck or a trailer. I can actually kind of put on my super stud, whatever they call it. Super strength. Let's turn this flight model off. Grab some stuff here. Pretty. Uh-oh. Oh, geez. Oh, no. Oh. Didn't make it. Will it take it upside down? Yeah, don't care. Green eggs and ham. Wish I could just throw it from here like you used to be able to do. Just drops like a lead pipe. Okay, now what do we need to do? Alrighty, I guess we can make some clothing. Let's put it to 300%. And all we need is the fabric. That's pretty snazzy, right? And then we have to activate it. Okay, we're going to make us some underpanties. Underoos. I bet Scorpion used to wear underoos. Okay, that's coffee. We need to move that. We got full up on mushrooms. We got full up on cabbage. Now, this is new. Look how much cabbage we got, because all I did in the last Tuesday, I had one pallet of cabbage here, and that was it. And all I did was fill it full of water. It already had manure. I put some water in here and then slept one night, and that's what we got. And then we had garlic here. This was already here. And then we've got nothing here. Why? What happened? Did I not turn this on? What? Did I not do this? I thought I had this set to onions. Spring onions. It was supposed to be set. Did I not turn it on? Oh, stupid me. I didn't turn it on. Damn it. Now I can't make Napa cabbage because I don't have no onions. Or, I mean, kimchi. Dang it. I'd have been all set to make kimchi. Okay, I need to get the... oh, man. We're running out of supplies there. Blame Microsoft. I always blame Microsoft. Now I can really blame Microsoft because the guy that owns it is a complete moron. He always was a moron, but now he's a pervert too. Thank you, Matt. I've been waiting all day for something sparkly. Oh, I better check my blood sugars before I get too excited. I know what I want. Yeah, I guess I could be okay. I'll do it. I'm a little high, but not bad. Which one's colder? I think that one. I was short on a Code Red this morning. I put one in. Now, one of them's not quite as cold as the other one. I want to make sure I get a cold one. I'm going to do a Code Red, Matt, because that's my favorite. Code Red, my favorite. Indeed. There we go. Gravity. I had to wiggle it to get the gravity to start. There we go. All right. Oh, that's cold. Damn, that stuff is good. You gotta love it. Cat loves it. Cat loves it. Go kitty kitty. Meow. That's a wild cat. Crazy cat. I upgraded this factory here, so I did it off screen. I don't know why, but I did. I don't want the hay. I want the total mixed rations. That's one of the things I like about this particular mod is you put straw, hay, and silage in, and it makes TMR. But it also gives you the option that if for some reason you need hay and you don't have any, or you need straw and you don't have any, you can borrow it from this machine. A lot of these mods, you put it in, you can't get it back out. But this one you can. I like that. That's a good option. So I'm just going to take the TMR though. So for now. And then oh, he's almost done. What is this? Parsnips? Hey, this is Rob. Rob's doing carrots. I thought it was parsnips. They don't quite look orange, do they? Okay, here's the potatoes. Potatoes. This corner, it never gets this corner for some reason. I should just take that corner out. I should just round that corner off. It doesn't do it anyway. Alright, let's stop this, pick it up, and fold it back up. Fold it. Fold it. Fold it. How come it won't fold it? There it goes. It's just really slow. Oh. Good stuff, Maynard. Alright, well, we're done with potatoes, so I can put the header away. But the sugar beets aren't quite ripe yet. I need to sleep again. So let me go around and see what's happening everywhere before I sleep again. This gives me the opportunity to have the onions ready for kimchi if I have to sleep again. Because it should be processing onions overnight. Alright, let's just double check what's going on. What's going on? Nothing. Nothing's going on. Okay, Rob finished the carrots. Now there's nothing but parsnips left, so I'm gonna have to, I can get rid of the carrot header and get a parsnip one. And this time I'm getting the unrealistic one because I want something to do. I want it to go fast, man. What's this? What's this? Parsnips. Why is that? Why did I do that? I put the pivot on the parsnips. What? Oh, I haven't taken it off. Well, what did I take off? I took off the carrots. All right, well, we'll just... let's just... I'm going home. I ain't playing with you guys. I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. Take my harvester and going home. Well, I don't know where I'm going, I guess. I gotta find the road first. And then not get stuck on the hill. Jeez, I think I got air there. The steering wheel doesn't look big enough for such a big rig, you know what I mean? Looks like a go-kart steering wheel on this huge machine. You should have a steering wheel on there that take 2 men and a boy to turn. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Ah! Oh! Ah! Ow! Oh! Ow! Did it stop? Hey! It landed on its feet. But I don't know where I'm at, and I can't see. My eyes are still rolling in my head. Where am I supposed to go? Oh my God. Did I roll across the whole field? I did. Look at that. There's the railroad tracks. I rolled the whole way. Oh my goodness gracious. And I'm still alive. Or was it Rob? Because Rob was driving the carrots. He's a wascally wabbit. I don't know why I'm putting them in here. I should just sell them. It's just a money crop. You know what I mean? Did I turn the cat off? Yeah. Okay. All right. So we can unleash the. There was a update today on the garage. You know the mod that I've got that works as like a garage. This one right here, this mod right here, owned items. There was an update on this today. I don't know what the change was. Don't really care, as long as it still works. That's all I care about. Let's switch it to lease, and then get rid of that. There. Yeah, I should get rid of all those, and then buy them. All right. So I now need to purchase. I don't know where I found it. Where did I find it? I think it was under vegetables? Pea harvesters. Wasn't the harvesters onion harvesting, specialty crops, beet harvester head? Beat your head into a harvester. Spinach, vegetables, planters, onions. I don't know. No, that ain't it. Okay, that's the harvester. Where do you find the headers? Beet headers, beet loading, potatoes, planter technology. I can't find. I complaining about this since the very first that this game came out. I can't find any of the friggin' nothing in this stupid. Nothing makes sense to me. Where's the headers at? I need something for parsnips. You'd think it'd be under vegetables, but where's the headers? I mean, spinach. No, I don't want spinach. I don't want beans. I don't want peas. I don't want onions. Vegetable harvesters, but where are the there? Okay, so look, it's under harvesters instead of headers. But it's not their fault. It's a stupid mod guy. He put these in here. Why? I don't know. All right, that'll work. Working width. I want that sucker as huge as I can get so it's done in 2 seconds. Okay. I'm leasing this buy to buy. What the hell does buy to buy mean anyway? I mean, I can by the way makes sense. Buy to buy. To buy or not to buy? That is the question. All right, I'm gonna do this. Or did I? Did I sleep? I don't think I did. I think I said I was gonna go out and check to see what stuff was doing before I slept. Yeah, this one's still growing. Okay, let me do a 8 hours here. Last couple nights I finally got some decent sleep, and for the first time in I don't know how long, Carol just shakes her head at me because I have nothing but nightmares. I dream vividly, and it's so infrequent that I have a normal dream that doesn't have some kind of snakes or alligators or something that I have to fight off, or just something. Every night for years I have nightmares. I finally had a decent dream last night because I woke up with a smile. Couldn't remember one thing about it. I have no idea. If you ask me what it's about, I don't know. I don't know what I did, but I knew it was finally a dream that wasn't a monster trying to eat me. So my nightmares, now in a nightmare dream, I consider a dream that I'm back at work. That to me is a nightmare, right? So probably 90% of my dreams are me working at whatever job. Sometimes it's 3 jobs in one. Sometimes I'm working at the post office doing the work that I did for the government, and doing some other banking, all in one dream and in one building. Crazy stuff. I mean, but I consider dreaming about work also a nightmare. So it's not always me beating up, getting eaten by monsters. And not always. Sometimes it's working. Remove foliage. Okay, sugar beets are ready, but I've got to do the parsnips first because I got the parsnips header on. So, you know what? I never thought about it, but that other header I could have kept and done this. Oh, wait. It wasn't an unrealistic one. That's what I said I was going to do, right? Oh, no. I hope it'll flip. No. Oh, God. Will it flip out of there? Kind of. Don't do it again. Holy smokies. Scorp went to McDonald's? Why would you go to McDonald's? He's going to be sick the rest of the day. Is that Rob? What you doing, Rob? I'm trying to learn how to drive, Rob. Wish the fog would go away. I could speed the time up a little bit. See if the fog will go away. All right, this is the one I need to do because it's got a... Well, no, it isn't, is it? I don't know why I'm watering it. I need to plow it. Okay, this is the one that's got crops on it, right? Yeah, parsnips. You got parsnips on here. Okay, before I do that, though, I got to get the sprinkler off, right?
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Rob. Okay, I need to What do I need to do? First you need to unfold it. Well, how is it folded? Okay, unload, no. Turn off sprayer, no. Advanced controls. Close cover Z. Let's turn it off. Do that. First need to unfold it. Unfold the sprayer. How do you do that? I think I did something wrong. I don't know how to unfold it, I guess. How would you unfold it? Start engine, turn sprayer on. Okay, start engine. No. Left rotation, right rotation. Well, that ain't it. Turn that off. B, X, Z. Stop engine. I did something wrong and I don't know what. There's another way to do it. I was going to buy these, so if I just sell this, unfold the tool. How do you unfold the tool? Because there's nothing there that says fold and unfold. Not gonna let me do it. Okay. That's the trouble I had before, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. But what I could do is go to the garage, go here, and just start unleasing these, and then just buy them. Okay. And then start the I'm on the wrong field. Let's see how this is going to work now. No, Matt says I don't know how to drive. I know how to, I just choose not to. There, this will get done lickety-split. All right, let's get some plows over here. So I figure out where I'm at. Okay, I know where I'm at now, so let's go to one of the round fields here. Okay, and headland first. Go get the other plow. There we go. Okay. Where's he at now? Okay, he's downwind from the others. Let's go do... I got one already doing the circular fields. I'll leave him there, and we'll take this guy and put him down in the lower 40 here. We can do the sorghum field. Is that what this one was? Was this the sorghum field? Yeah, this one's the sorghum field. We'll do it. I don't think it matters where it starts, does it? Just whether I got the headlands hooked up or not. And there he goes. What else needs to happen? Help! I can't get loose. Jeez. At least he didn't plow me under. Okay, it does need fertilized, but we can do that later. We'll do that later. Let's go check on whether we got onions or not. Did we get onions? I think we did. No, we didn't. Why did we not get... Oh, yeah, we're getting onions. Okay, okay, we are getting onions. All right, so now, which is the factory that does the kimchi? The soup one? Is kimchi soup? Is kimchi in the soup department? No. 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 I'm glad I didn't sell the carrots. We can use it to make carrot soup. Okay, what else did I have? I had the soup, and I had... What else? I had something else. Broth and kin. What is this? Carrot soup, fried onions. Is that onion rings? Is that what that's supposed to be? You know what? I may not have put something in that does kimchi. Huh. Some kind of soups and stuff. Well, shoot, dang. That's Sugar Mill. That's a bread bakery. This is flour, and that is oil. I bet I don't have a factory that does kimchi. Well, dang it. Huh. Well, at least it's making it. Let's grab this stuff. Now this is just a for sale. I'm gonna sell this. I do think that I've got TMR in storage. So if I just sell everything that's being made, I'll still have some to feed animals in storage. TMR is selling for $83,000. Okay, we got pear snips. Where does this road go? What's this road? Off into the fog, I guess. I don't know if I want to go that way. Oh. Is this where the meat factory is? It sure is. And I've got meat to sell. Oh my God. I got products everywhere. And I haven't checked animals in weeks. They're probably all dead again. I'm a terrible farmer. All my animals die. I can't find roads. Where's my road at? I bet I'll never do a jump like I did the last time. Ever again. That was a freaky thing. I think it's amazing you can roll these trucks and never lose any of the crop. That's amazing. There's Andy trying to get across the road. That one wasn't quite as far, was it? I must have really caught some air on that one. That last one. Go grab some carrots and make some carrot juice. Or whatever it was that it made. Maybe it's carrot baby food or something, I don't know. Creamed carrots. Ew, that doesn't even sound good. Even for baby food. Ugh. Yeah, we did last night, Lori. Man, those suckers were about that thick, too. Jeff cooked them up for us. We had pork chops, mashed potatoes, corn, and what else? Oh, some kind of a rice dish that Jeff made. And he also made... he made mushroom gravy to go with the pork chops. Oh, and a little bit of apple juice. Or not apple juice, apple sauce. All right, let's see if we can find carrots. We got 1.5 million in carrots. That's a lot of carrots. You mean applesauce? We did applesauce, yeah. Well, I don't know why, but we always do applesauce with pork chops. Hey, Dennis. How you doing? right, we can unleash that. That header. And probably the harvester as well. Let's see. There, now I've got nothing leased. I hope the harvester was full. I mean, not full. Oh no. I hope the harvester was empty. Oh no. Did I just sell a harvester full of fruit? That'd be awful. I don't remember what he was doing. What was he doing? Was he doing beets? No, because I haven't done beets yet. Oh no. What was he working on? I think it was the carrots. I don't know. That would be awful. So far, everything's doing well here, Dennis. Wow, that's a lot of carrots. I don't think it's going to take all of those. I'm thinking that I might not store the carrots. I think I'm going to take as many as it'll take in the factory and then sell the rest. I don't know. I don't know if there's any point in storing it. I don't know how many carrots you can do on that factory. I may have to upgrade that factory to where it takes 1 million in carrots. Or something, I don't know. Alright, we need to get the sugar beet header. Yeah, that I was talking about that bobsled thing where three of the guys fell out. It wasn't that they fell out; they couldn't get in. You know how when they start, they all four of them are pushing. Then the driver gets in, and then the next guy, and the next guy, and the next guy. So it has to be timed just right, because if you get going too fast, you can't get in it. Something happened. They started pushing. The driver got in. The second guy went to go in. He was almost all the way in when the third guy jumped in and knocked the second and himself out. By then, the guy in the back was hanging on for dear life and couldn't get in and just let go. It was comedy, pure gold. Oh, and it wasn't a full video. I wasn't watching a full. It was one of them short videos, you know, those little clip videos. I hate those, but everybody wants to be TikTok now, I guess. YouTube's always pushing everybody to do those. They pushed me to do them. I don't even know how to do them. I don't know. Do you have to do them with your phone? Because that's what they look like. They look like something you'd do with your phone, upright like this. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. Oh no, what is this? Oh, it's okay. I thought that was cornfield. And I thought, oh my God, I'm plowing up a cornfield. What? Let me alone. I can't. Ow. Jeez. Who's driving that? Rob? Rob's trying to run me over. Okay, this guy's done. Moving on. Scorp said he was going to find the clip. Oh, you mean of the bobsled? Did I say it was a clip? I mean, I just did, but I can't remember if I said it before. So a lot of videos that are shown to me of stuff I've already watched, or people I've already watched, or at least a similar thing that I've always watched. I haven't been watching the Olympics. So I think these clips, they're just throwing everything up there because every time you open the page, it's a different bunch of clips, which I don't really watch very many of those anyway. I get pissed off at a lot of them because a lot of them will say, this and this happened, this happened, and here's a clip of it. Okay, then they show the clip, but nothing that they said was shown is shown. So it's like you watched the whole friggin' clip and you said, well, okay, but wait a minute. I started watching because you said there was a car flipped in it. I didn't see that. What's going on? Uh-oh. I forgot I had time going really fast. Dang it. I hate when that happens. Now it's nighttime. I can't see nothing. Except for a truckload of parsnips. Handicap fries. Oh, I thought you were joking. You weren't joking? Hang on, I'll go take a look. I hope I don't crash. I'm not on the game anymore. Okay, let's see. Handicap fries. Oh, there they are. It is handicap. Hot fries. Oh, that's cool. I might have to get some of those. I haven't seen handicap since the cartoon Sunday comics in the old newspaper we used to get years ago. Well, that's cool. I didn't remember that his cap was red, but I guess so. I mean, it probably was. I just don't remember. Sweet. I like that. Oh, I did crash. Oh no, I crashed into a gas station sign. I need to sell that little sugar factory that I have, that little dinky one right there. I don't have any need for it. Well, it's taken quite a few of the carrots. almost. Okay, so it's not quite a 500,000. Let's see. Let me out of the truck. Dang it. What? Let me out. Stupid game. Got me all tied up. How do you get in this factory? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Okay, it holds 450, so it didn't quite hold a 500,000. That's a lot, though. If I upgrade, what's it want to do? Upgrade soup factory to level 2 for $500,000? I don't think so. I don't think so. What's this now? Parsnip soup. And it only takes parsnips. So let's change this to... Wait, we don't have parsnips. We have carrots. Carrot soup. And we'll change it to 300,000. 300%. Okay. And then we can do potato soup. Parsnip soup. What's the triple concerned? Carrots, parsnips, and red beets. Well, if it wasn't red beets, I should go in there and change that from carrots, parsnips, and potatoes. I think I'm going to remod this and make it potatoes. I wouldn't have to do anything here because it's just triple soup. It doesn't say carrots, doesn't say potatoes. Okay, so let's activate the carrots. While we're here, let's change this, and we'll change the potato. And then we'll get in our trusty truck-a-doodle-doo here. I'm going to go ahead and sell these because I can keep using those round fields as carrots, potatoes, and parsnips, and then just make soup out of it and sell the overflow. Sounds like a deal to me. All right, now. Man, it's getting dark. Hot cheddar was all I've seen locally. What other flavors are there? What's ranch dressing? Oh my God, Andy, you don't know what ranch dressing is? It's like a sour cream dressing, but a lot more flavorful. Andy, where did you order it from? Just Amazon or something? Carol doesn't like spicy food. They're too spicy for her. And when I say too spicy, Cheetos are almost too spicy for her. Okay, I did carrots. Let's do parsnips. Oh, we got a whole lot less parsnips. Wow, carrots. Oh, we did 2 fields of carrots. That's right. The American Candy Company? What? Is that who makes the? Is that who makes the? Why would a candy company be making fries? Or is this something from Europe that they don't know what to call stuff? It's a crisp. It's not a cookie, it's a cake. All right, now the other sugar beets, damn, this thing won't quit turning. The other sugar beets are across the street, aren't they? If there's any left from my big rig plowing the field up on that flip that I was doing. Those itches. Now I can't see. Made myself cross-eyed. Alright, this is one of the round fields. We're going to switch over to the other round field, or another round field. And then we went through another day. I wonder if the grass is ready to harvest. Oh, parsnips are full. Conagra brand. Amazon and Walmart has basically the same suppliers. I think it's a Mars food brand. You mean like Mars bars, Milky Way, and almonds, and Mars makes a lot of candy. Mars bar. They sell everything American. America. Hey, they got my cafe at the McDonald's. I don't know what that means. That's some kind of coffee or something. Okay, now I have to make sure that I go in and activate it. Wow, look, it's already making carrot soup, man, like crazy. 13% already. Wonder why they made hot fries called Andy Cap. What did Andy Cap have to do with French fries? He was in a pub all day and all night, Marianne. Birch Beer Soda. I was wrong. Congar Foods is the company. Oh, sweet. Grabbing a bag when fishing with Borscht Beer Soda. Yeah, Borscht Beer. Are you in Russia? Borscht. They made Borscht beer. I got to eat all that Russian food when I was working at. I was a floor manager at a department store or a pharmacy variety store for a short period of time when I was in between jobs. I got a job as a supervisor, just store, and the big ships would come into the harbor and dock for days on their way into the Portland port with whatever it was they were hauling to America. And they didn't speak, most of them did not speak English. And so they would come in and buy a bunch of stuff, and then I would take it and deliver it to them on the ship because they had to cross this bridge on foot. They didn't have cars, obviously. They're living in a boat in the ship. And they would invite me in, and they would have borscht, and they would have whatever it was they ate, some cabbage soup or some kind of something or another, and lots of vodka. Apples. They would take an apple and they'd slice a slice of apple. They'd take a bite and then they'd drink vodka over it. And then they'd cut another piece of apple and take a bite, douse it down with vodka. But they would have the borscht. It was pretty good. It was some kind of soup. And it seemed to me like it was, I couldn't tell you what it tastes like because I don't remember. It was so long ago. But I remember that it was pretty good. And, but yeah, so I got to try all that Russian food and listen to tales, and it's amazing. I've told the story before that I would go on board the ship and we would sit and talk. Now, wait a minute. They don't speak English. Wait a minute. I don't speak Russian. It's amazing when you sit down and start talking in your own tongue, but you're using your hands and you're using, pantomimes and things. It's amazing how much you can communicate with somebody that doesn't speak the same language you do. A lot of the way people speak with their hands or with pantomimes or, like I'm drinking a cup of tea, I'm drinking a glass of beer, I'm eating. There's things you can do to communicate. It's amazing how much you can communicate with people that don't speak the same language if you just enjoy yourself and take your time. You can get a lot across. I made one of them cry. That was amazing. How did I make a big Russian cry? Well, he made me laugh because he said I was a no good Russian. They had a bottle of vodka and an apple, and they gave me a slice of apple, and then they poured me a glass of vodka. And I would try to do that. I would take a sip of the vodka and I'd go and about choke it up. And they would laugh and say, "You no good Russian." Then they would take a glass and they'd just shoot the whole damn thing back. Good Russian. So a good Russian, but the way I drank was no good Russian. Anyway, I made him cry because we were talking about kids. He looked at me. This was the funny part. My name is Rudy. His name was Yuri. And I introduced myself as Rudy. Rudy. He thought I said Yuri because Yuri. And I said, no, Rudy. Yuri. And finally I just gave up and I said, yeah, Yuri. Hey, me, Yuri too, he said. And then he asked about little ones, you know, like he'd say, you, more Yuri, and would show somebody growing, you know. So I figured he's talking, do I have kids? I said, yes, I have 3. And I pulled my wallet out, and I happened to have school pictures of the kids. And they were, just kind of regular pictures. They were in color. He jumps in his bunk, and he's on the bottom bunk. The top bunk has the springs. And in the springs, he has a picture of his son. And he pulls it out. And he did that first, was trying to ask me if I had kids. He was going to show me a picture of his kids. And so he's showing me the size growth thing. And then he jumps in there and gets his picture. It's a picture with a kid in a military uniform, because in a lot of European countries, when you go through school, you end up going to a military for a while before you go on to whatever it is you're going to do. That's not uncommon. And he shows me this picture, and it's black and white and very stark, kind of faded. And so I reached in my wallet and pulled out the only pictures I had of the kids were their school pictures, and they were nice colored pictures. He had tears in his eyes. Beautiful, so beautiful, he said. You know, they do know a word or two of English, some of them, but yeah. And I think it was the fact that the picture was so nice that he was talking about. You know, beautiful, the children, and anyway, it made me kind of ashamed a little bit about how much we take for granted in our country, and because, you know, for all the people out there burning shit and destroying property, they have no clue how good they've got it. They really don't. And it kind of makes you angry, because I'm still in a generation that had to fight for some of that, you know. Now I didn't get to go into the military because of my heart. I wanted to. I still would go. They say, you'd go to Vietnam? Yeah, if it's my duty. Yeah, I wanted to. I tried to get in. They wouldn't take me. My draft number was 13. They wanted me, but they wouldn't take me. Anyway, yeah, I made a Russian guy cry over that. Hey, it's time for me to go. I didn't realize that. Here I am blabbing away. Let me catch up with the chat here. Dollar Tree usually have handicap fries. Never heard of them. I know who handicap is. Never heard of the fries. Matt knows. All right, guys, time for me to go. If I don't run into problems, we'll do Saturday again with the two yokels, Scorp and Diamond Edge, and myself. It's funny because somebody said, well, I know somebody was Scorpion. Scorpion was saying, well, geez, we're doing all the work. What's Rudy doing? And Jeff said, he's the entertainment. Leave him alone. Anyway, there you go. I'll see you guys on Saturday, I hope. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Be good. Don't get too cold, Lori. And I'll see you when I see you. Ta-ta for now. Thanks for being here today. Appreciate it. Toodaloo.